Hey there everybody, welcome back to the Sketchdom. My name is Jason Sketch and I'm super excited to bring you guys some more Marvel Champions content. Today I have an aggression build for Silk and I'm going to be taking on Sabretooth. Let's jump down the table and check it out. Alright everybody, here we are. Welcome down to the table. I'm pretty excited about this. This is going to be me learning Silk. I'm also trying out Expert for the first time for a few times, so I'm still learning a lot of things as we go along here. Sabretooth may have been a bit of a challenge for me. I've lost twice to him already with a different type of aggression build or Silk. I'm going to come back to that aggression build eventually because I want to build it, but for now I want to try something a little bit different to see if I can take Silk into battle against Sabretooth and win. So let's jump right into it. This flips right up. And we know that he's going to be damaging Mr. Kelly. So I'm going to actually change this around a little bit, put Kelly on top. It's just easier to put dice on him that way. And we'll go from there. So I got to take care of the hazards over here, which there are 5 on this scheme over here. Which gives me something to do a little bit, as well as Sabretooth's a problem to deal with. So, Cindy Moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay. He also is tough. I forgot about that as well. So let's get his tough card out there. And what cards do we want to hold on to here? Because we got some interesting cards in general. I think Piercing Strike and Power of Aggression is nice. So we can at least cut through the tough, even though he's probably going to heal that all back. Get the Scoop's going to be helpful. I also like Spider-Woman. We get Spider-Woman right in play. Any other Web Warriors we get are going to be helpful. So let's get the Scoop back for now and hope that we get a J. Jonah Jameson. Put these 3 into the discard in 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Okay. One interesting hand. So, alright. So we're going to flip up. We'll go ahead and play Web of Life and Destiny down since it's free and choose a Web Warrior. Not a bad spot. Let's go ahead and spend Power of Aggression and Across the Spider-Verse to play Spider-Woman, and she'll go ahead and clear that tough with her special ability. Leaves me with Piercing Strike and Swinging Silk Kick. Like both those cards for now. It's just nice, and I wonder if I'm dividing myself too with using too many of the Web Warrior cards, but we'll find out. So, okay. She comes in with 3 health. We can have them both thwart to try to take the threat off there of Robert Kelly. So we'll go ahead and do that to exhaust them both. It goes down to 3. Exhaust. Exhaust. Feels weird not attacking Sabretooth, but I think we got to get Robert Kelly protected first. Otherwise, he's going to kill him with his other thing. So, for step 1 of the villain phase. So let's go ahead and move into the villain phase. So I want to drop either one of these cards. I'll go ahead and drop Piercing Strike. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Interesting. Sabretooth is going to get his threat up by 1. After Sabretooth activates against you, discard the top card of the encounter deck. He'll... Oh, so that's when him attacking me. I am readied. I don't have any threat removal besides those 2. Let's see what this Outwit does. When Silk makes basic thwart, exhaust Outwit. For the thwart, she gets +1 thwart for each tuck card under her from the same encounter set as a thwarted scheme. Okay. We'll take the hit to the face. He's going to swing for 2, 3, 4. 6 points of damage. And then he heals. Alright. So he's going to heal for nothing. And that doesn't count as a boost card, which is nice. By the way, I do have the Hellfire Club in here instead of Mystique, and then I've also got Shadow King in here as well instead of the Brotherhood. So it's going to make for a very different, difficult game. Let's get our encounter card. All right, Medical Emergency. That starts off with 4. That's going to be nice for when Robert Kelly actually needs it. He gets 2 points of damage after, yep. So he's at 7 health points right now. Okay. My turn. I think I want to get Outwit onto the table. So we'll spend Clobber. Yeah. Clobber and the Power of All of Us to get Outwit onto the table. Because I think I'm going to need that threat removal for now. We're going to hold on to Swinging Silk Kick and use Smooth as Silk. And choose Sabretooth. And discard cards until we get a Sabretooth card. Awesome, we got his claws right off the bat. We'll put that underneath me here. If I do that, it's going to pump him up to the next side, the next scheme. In which, if I don't defend Robert Kelly, he takes damage. That's going to go in the victory display. If I focus on that. And potentially it will heal him. So let's go ahead and wait on that for a second. Now I really want to do more damage. We're going to do Outwit on this to get this down to 2. I think Spider-Woman is going to go ahead and thwart this down to 2 as well. And that's all the actions I can have her really take. She can defend for me if I need her to. But we're good. We're going to hold on to Swinging Silk Kick. Let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like a lot of these options, though. Getting Martial Prowess and Ingenuity down are going to be huge for me if I can do that. Which I can. I'm just going to have to flip down to do it. So, can I take more threat on the scheme? We'll have to see. 2. Sabretooth is going to go ahead and come in for an attack. I will defend. Or take the hit. I'll take the hit. I'm going to flip down anyways. I know I'm going to heal. Swinging for 2, 3, 4. So I'm down to 2 health points. I'd probably have Spider-Man defend for me, but it's fine. It saves me from being able to do that. He was at 7, so now he's down to 5. Okay, encounter card time. Sabretooth attacks you. If he has not sustained damage, he has +1 attack for this activation. Spider-Man defend for me. Sabretooth attacks for 2, 3, 4, 5. Spider-Woman's dead. Was that a treachery, though? It was, so this does get tucked underneath Silk here. Which is nice. Okay. I need to be a genius to be able to play this card. Let's go ahead and remove threat from Medical Emergency. When defeated... Oh, and this should have gone up to 3. Shoot. Okay. When defeated, heal 2 damage from Robert Kelly. Alright. It's been defeated. Robert Kelly's going to heal 2 damage. He's going to go up to 7 again. So I could have used that die for it. Why am I putting him over there? I don't know. Okay. So I know I need to flip down and heal. Oh, but I didn't. It's all good. We're still going to flip down. We're going to discard this treachery. To draw 2 cards. See what we get. Yep, and that is why we did that. Okay. So we will spend Erratic Memory and Madam Web to get Ingenuity onto the table. We're going to hold on to Martial Prowess and Swinging Web Kick. It will spin our Ingenuity and Front Organization to play Albert Moon. Albert Moon will go ahead and exhaust, give us a top card of the encounter deck and put it underneath her. Nice, okay. We have options next turn, which is exciting. I'm holding on to both these cards. Ready up. Three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and I should have gotten a card when the Web Warrior left play. Dang it. Alright, well, I missed that. We're moving on. I've been Life and Destiny, man. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got some pretty decent cards in our hands. Got a squirrel in my pants. Alright. Sabretooth is going to go up to 4. Robert Kelly's going to take 2 points of damage. He gets him back down to 5. It's going to scheme for 2. Attaches to Sabretooth. Awesome. He gains Stalwart. Alright, I'm not really running anything that's going to impact me for that, so he's just going to have that on him. So he schemed for 2. This gets us up to 6. He's then going to give us a boost card, or encounter card. Master Plan revealed, place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there's no side scheme in play, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded. Reveal that side scheme. Okay, so this goes up to 6. I can remove 5 threat with Wall Crawl. Which is going to be huge. And I really need to make sure I get him freed here. But first things first, Albert Moon is going to heal me for 2. Get me up to 4. Let's discard this standard 3 card to draw 2 more cards. Strength and energy. Okay. That is interesting. Wow. All right. That is really interesting. It leaves me a lot of room to do a lot of different things. So we're going to go ahead and heal for 3 more and get me up to 7. We'll flip up. Yes. Okay. I still want to get martial prowess down. I think it's going to be helpful in the long term. So let's spend strength to get martial prowess down. Vital reflexes is going to be nice for defending later on in the game, so we'll spend energy. Yep. To get spider reflexes onto the table. And it lets me get more cards cycling through me, especially while I'm defending here. He's going to start taking a lot of damage if I don't get him out of there soon. So okay. That's really good. We're going to spend Swinging Silk Kick. I'll get it back, I promise. And Power on all of us to play Ghost Spider. We will then spend an Ingenuity to play Wall Crawl. Yes. With the Wall Crawl, we're going to remove 2 threat from here, get it down to 4. Then we're going to discard the Sabretooth card to remove 3 more threat from the chosen scheme. Get it down to 1. Ghost Spider is going to also exhaust and clear that last threat, getting us Robert Kelly down here. It's a new environment. After the hero defends against an attack from Sabretooth, spend 2 resources of any type. Ready your hero. You may only the player who controls Robert Kelly can do this. So I could potentially defend for Robert Kelly and ready myself back up if I wanted to. This goes away though. When revealed, deal each player a face-down encounter card. Okay. Potential card that can go underneath me. I gotta think of it that way. Flip up. Defeat Robert Kelly if I lose. Okay. Awesome. Let's ready everything, bounce back up. We really, hopefully, will start being able to take out Senator Kelly, take out Sabretooth here soon. So that's exciting news. All right, drop to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my spider claws, which are awesome. Okay. Sabretooth is going to put his threat up by 1. We're swinging with Robert Kelly out of this area. He's going to try to take out Mr. Kelly. He's going to swing for 2. Plus a boost. Miss Ghost Spider will defend. He swings for 2, 3, 4. Which takes out Ghost Spider. Draws me a card. Swinging Silk Kick. It's exciting. Do I have another swinging silk kick in my hand? Nope, okay. And then Ghost Spider. When Ghost Spider leaves play, search your deck for an identity-specific event and add it to your hand. I like Swinging Silk Kick a lot, and I think that's gonna... Ooh, or Smooth as Silk. Do I need Smooth as Silk? I have a Smooth as Silk in my hand. If I get 2 Smooth as Silks, I can get a bunch of cards going here. Let's get the Swinging Silk Kick back into my hand, I think. Or I could... No, I can't do that one. I think we do a lot of damage with that. Okay. Awesome. He attacked, took out Ghost Spider, but I got some cards because of it. Thank you. Then he's going to give me an encounter card. And here we go. This is the part that can go really well, really south. Here we go. First part. Astral Attack. When revealed, each control minion activates against you. If there are no control minions in play, this card gains Surge. Alright, that territory goes under here, though. It is resolved, but it did get Surge. Which we got a Drawing Nearer. Fantastic. It's actually not bad. Second one. Okay. Silk Sense Overload. Force Interrupt. When a card would be tucked under your identity by a player card effect, tuck it under here instead. Then if there are 2 tuck cards here, you may discard this card. Remove it from the game instead if there are 3 or more tuck cards here. Okay. Cool. Obligation, so I can't even get it as a potential card. But I did get this Shadow King card, which is fantastic. So, alright. It is my turn. What do we want to do here today, guys? If I drop kick, he will give me a card. I'll spend a fist. Only if I spend it for only using fist resources. Okay. So I have to spend 3 fists to make that happen. It's possible. It's only 4 damage, but I get to draw a card. I could swing for 2 7s and flip him down, essentially. Which sounds like a lot of fun, too. First things first, though, Drawing Nearer does kick off. And it does 1. Not to Pursued by the Past. I could play a Smooth as Silk to get 1 card tucked there. Which is an option. Also have Spider Claws. What you call decision paralysis. So popping both those and a boot camp. Play a Swinging Silk Kick. I have a card I can discard, unfortunately, because it's Shadow King. I can at least do 7 damage to him. Gets him down to 8. Like to flip down, but I don't think that's wise. Also would like a tucked card that would help me defend, but here we are. So this is at least going to help me get cards, and that will as well. So make all that happen. We're going to spend these 3 to do another 7. Get him down to 1. Well, we have the cards, we might as well do it. We're going to then go ahead and do Smooth as Silk. to tuck. Choose what was it? Choose an enemy. We'll choose Sabretooth. He's on in play. And you can tuck it. Awesome. So it gets tucked underneath Silk Sense Overload. Perfect. Okay. I could scheme, remove threat, and keep him at 1 health point. No, because he's going to heal up. So we'll go ahead and attack for 2, which I probably am skipping that mechanic. Sorry about that, guys. I remember it from now on. It didn't really impact him too much because he is annoying. All right. He does gain Retaliate 1 and Toughness. So let's get a Tough status card back on top of his dial here. And he goes up to 18 health points. Not bad so far. Kind of having fun. Let's see if we can keep making it work. All right. I don't get an extra encounter card. But he's swinging for 3+ now. So good news is I can defend for 3+. So exciting news. I think that's what I'm going to have to start doing. All right. We're going to put... Forgot about drawing nearer. It's fine. We'll deal with that as it comes. Threat goes up by 2. Go by 1. Everything's readied up. Let's drop to our hand size. Moon Girl. Okay. 2, 3. Spider-Man. 4. And 5. And Genius. Getting a Spider-Man on the table is going to be super helpful. Getting another Swing Silk Kick is going to be helpful too. We've got to get through the tough. Plus, Moon Girl gets me extra cards, and she can do some things as well. Man. All right. Threat went up already. Sabretooth's going to come in for an attack. I will go ahead and defend. And kick this off as well. I get +1 defense for each card tucked under her from the same encounter set. I don't have anything from the same encounter set. So he's just swinging for 3, 4. So I take a point of damage. But it protects Robert Kelly. Tuck under, let's see. After the attack, tuck the top card of the encounter discard pile under Silk. Alright, and that would tuck it here. I could do that now and get rid of... Well, it just goes back in here. I think that's fine. We'll discard it with these two. I really want to see if I can capture that encounter card, if possible. So, here's my encounter card. There's a strike. There's one pursuit counter on pursued by the past. Then if there are any counters on it, the villain attacks you. Well, crap. I have no defenders. So here comes Sabretooth, the 3. And she comes in with Quick Strike. Son of a gun. Oh, discard an ally you control. Aha! Okay. Fantastic. This is a treachery that does get tucked underneath me. Sweet. She gets discarded. He takes 3 points of damage, but he's down to 2. We survived that attack. Holy smokes. Didn't think I was going to win that round. I thought she came into play, but she just discards an ally you control. I don't have an ally to control. I don't have an ally in control right now, so that's exciting. Holy smokes. Okay. Options, options, options. All right. Probably should flip down and get rid of drawing nearer because that is coming up next. So, and then I can discard cards to get more cards. Flipping down sounds like a good idea. Flipping down is going to be a good idea. So, this will take a card. Goes up to 3. We're going to try to get different things happening here. We've got a lot of options, so I have to be a genius to play any of those cards. Is there anything I need to do while I'm up top? Nope, I'm not going to be able to activate Spider-Man in the way that I want him to be able to ready Silk this turn, which is okay. So, we're going to flip down. Albert Moon's going to give us a card. Shadow King, let's go. We're going to discard the standard 3 card to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. You got Organic Webbing, which is a ready mechanic. Plus gives me +1 thwart. And a Martial Prowess, which I can only have 1 per player anyways, so. Let's spend this Genius and this Ingenuity to play Moon Girl and draw 3 cards. Draw my last 3 cards, and I'm also going to get the wonderful fan favorite encounter card. Moon Girl is going to go ahead and clear the threat off the scheme. Okay, we can't do a swinging web kick, but we can get some of the things down. Can I get both J. Jonah Jameson and Spider-Man onto the table? I can. Is J. Jonah Jameson worth getting down? Or is this better? This is going to be better because I can do some more readying. So, pop Ingenuity, and I need to hold on to Wall Crawl. Martial Prowess. Play Organic Webbing. Shoot. Actually, Martial Prowess should be in my discard pile. This needs to be shuffled. So, I did drop my hand, so give me just a second. I will get down and pick that up. Part of the game, though, right? So. Thank you guys for bearing with me. This could make or break what we're going to do here. Do need to get rid of drawing nearer, too. I forgot. That's part of the reason why I flipped down. So. Show you guys again. Here's all my cards. Alex, am I going to be able to play Spider-Man? I am. But I will lose Wall Crawl, which is, I guess, going to have to be fine. So. Then these 3 to get Spider-Man on the table. I know it's covering this, but it's just basically nothing. Here, let's do this. We'll move some of this stuff over, and we'll put his attachment next to him here so we can all see that he's stalwart and annoying. All right. Good news is I can remove a lot more threat from now on, which is going to be okay. Actually, fantastic. Depending on the things, so. Alright. This shouldn't still be exhausted. Spider-Man's in. I want to hold on to him, have him wait until he can actually help me ready. We're going to go ahead and discard Wall Crawl and get rid of drawing nearer. So hopefully we don't have to contend with that anymore. Big board state right now. This is actually pretty wild for me. I think I'm coming to a better understanding of how she works, though, as we're doing this. So that's exciting. We're only 30 minutes into this game, so hopefully we can take him out. Okay. That is everything I can do this turn. Let's ready everything back up and hope that he does not scheme out. Kind of in a nice spot that if I draw the one that makes him scheme from standard 3, it'll just bring out my nemesis, which is just annoying more than anything else. So 1, 2, oh no. 3, oh crap. 4, okay. 5, 6. Really? What are the odds of that? Oh, shoot. Well, I can get Madam Web out, which could be helpful. I'd like to get Spider-Woman down, too. Actually, I probably could do all of it. So. This and Ingenuity. These two for Madam Web. Dang. Holding on that swinging silk kick's just going to be nice, so. Okay. Threat goes up by 1. Sabretooth. Sabretooth. Is going to scheme. For 2. Three, 4. We're up to 5. We get some encounter cards. We're doing pretty good with our board state here. Let's see what happens. He also heals. I forget that stupid part. He heals for nothing, though. Okay. Alright. Dark Designs, which then kicks off this and brings out my nemesis. Okay. Moreland, the Great Hunt. Okie place 1 additional threat here for each card tucked under your each identity. Okay, so is that 2? Is that 4? All right, we can live with that. Cool. Oh shoot! Knocked something over. I shouldn't have knocked over. All right, this may make my break or my game. Here we go. 2. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're at 7. Okay. We're at 7. We have 2 left we can worry about. Wow. Alright. We're going to have to contend with threat this turn. That is okay. Question that comes down to, am I going to be able to do 18 damage? I could potentially do 9 if I draw the right card. Okay. If I do 9, that's halfway through. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, okay. I think I've got it. Let's see if I can make it happen. So, Albert Moon's going to heal us for 2. We're going to flip up. We're going to spend a Genius, Ingenuity, and Genius to play Spider-Woman. When she comes into play, she does a point of damage. We'll clear a tough. Next. Oh shoot, it contended on me getting a stupid Sabretooth card. Instead of healing, we got the stupid Nemesis thing. Okay. So we got a Soak Nemesis card. Shoot. I bet I can still make it happen. Let's see what happens. So, if I do 7, 11, then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. Okay. I'm going to spend these 3. We'll hold on to 1 Power in All of Us just because it's smart. Pop Martial Prowess. Spend these 2 and Martial Prowess to play Swinging Silk Kick, which does 7 damage. Awesome. Then Silk herself will do 2. She's down to 9. Moon Girl will go ahead and do 2. Or Devil Dinosaur, whoever's there. Gets him down to 7. Spider-Woman, go ahead and attack for 2. Gets him down to 5. Spider-Man will attack for 2. And ready up Silk. Ooh, and they both got retaliate damage too, so he's down to 1. She's down to 1. I should also have point to retaliate for my Swinging Silk Kick. It's fine. And my other attack. Okay, we're at 4. It's fine. I'll attack for 2. Exhaust Organic Webbing and discard a card tucked under Silk. Ready Silk. She gains the aerial trait at the end of the round. All right. That Ready Silk back up. And Silk can make one final push. I was making sure that I didn't have to keep this tucked underneath me for some strange reason. Like a force tucked or something. And that is game. Sabretooth is down. We saved Robert Kelly with 2 health points left. And even then, we could have probably survived another round and made it okay. So, what a crazy game. Incredibly well done. This is my first win in Expert, so I'm pretty excited about it. Let me know what I did wrong. Obviously, I know that I had some healing cards I was supposed to be drawing, but with him being with tough and at full health, I don't think it made much of a difference besides what cards I ended up drawing for my encounter cards, or he could have decked out a little bit faster. Even then, I think we're okay. If you enjoyed this match, don't be afraid to hit the like button. Let me know what else I could do differently. I think this worked really well, I guess, especially facing Sabretooth and really just trying to keep momentum moving on him. I'm hoping to build another aggression build for Silk later that is going to focus more on using weapon upgrades. And I want to make her feel like a ninja. So that's my hope for that in the future. We'll see if I can get that taken care of here soon. I don't know if I'm going to do it in the next few weeks or not, but it's just been something that's been playing in the back of my mind. I'll be waiting probably for some weapons, if there's going to be a few more weapons I can get from the upcoming 2 packs or not. So we'll find out here soon. Overall, I had a good time. I hope you guys did as well. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of Silk, because I think she's pretty neat. Now that I'm understanding her tug mechanic a little bit better, it's been a lot more fun. Aggression's a fun build for her, and I cannot wait to see her played more in the future. Be looking out. I'm going to try to do her in all 4 aspects, and then we'll try to do one of our fancy dossier videos where we talk about who she is, what she feels like for me for having played 4 different games with her in different aspects, and we'll go from there. Let me know if there's any decks you want me to try out in Protection, Justice, or Leadership. Alright, I've talked your guys' ears off. I'm super excited about finding out what's going to happen next. As always, my name is Jason Sketch, and next time, I'll be deadly serious next time. Peace.